areas. They have been deprived of the main, they have been left over because of the language barrier. We have lot many talent, and if we can implement, we can uh, put forward the kind of infrastructure which, where all the resources of that rural area, it is going to be an era of India, of Bharat. So we need to focus on that area. That this time we should not miss the opportunity, and this kind of artificial intelligence should not be limited, should not become confined to some organizations who can control everything. It should be disseminated in a way so we can have the more inclusive growth, rather than uh, we just keep creating some more companies with to dominate in policy making, and the kind of disparity we are having in the growth, that we keep continue with that. We have seen the negative points of that kind of growth, and the COVID-19, right now we are sitting at home for the last 1.5 months, and we can see that nothing has changed. So this is the opportunity to contemplate, to look into ourselves, what kind of growth we are looking forward to. Is it going to be the same kind of growth where we are not concerned about the environment, or it is going to be an inclusive growth? So my request and my appeal and my concern is just about the implementation of this artificial intelligence, because this is the disruptive technologies and it can create a whole new era. We just need to be more sensible, we need to be more concerned, so that we can have the inclusive growth and each and everybody can be benefited out of it. As we have seen that a lot of implementation are there. Agriculture, which is an important aspect. If we, for example, if we can provide some kind of technology to the farmers, to the students who are living in the rural areas, if they can get access to the in time learning about their crops, about their tasks they are dealing with, about their health, I mean, it is going to, we are going to shine in a different way, and it is going to help the humanity. So I'm more concerned about how we are going to implement AI so that we can have the inclusive growth. So that's all I want to say, and thanks for inviting me, and that's all from my side. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for putting your concern. I am sure every Indian has the same concern in this very difficult time of pandemic. Now, I invite Dr. Nishakant Oja, Cybersecurity Advisor from TCIL India, to speak his knowledgeful words. Welcome, sir. Sir, please turn on your mic. I think there is some technical issue. Now, I would like to invite Dr. from Gautam Buddha University for the discussion.
Our honorable, yes.
Yes.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible. Welcome, sir.
Our honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, respected Najib Singh Gill, Professor Sanjay Singh, sir, and our organizer of the conference, Dr. Pradeep, Dr. Arun, Dr. Sandhya, and all the participants. I welcome all, and I feel this is the very timely and very appropriate conference on the topic the building Bharat after this COVID-19 and using AI. As all of us know that this what havoc this COVID-19 has played worldwide. It's not just India, it's almost each and every country of the world. So we need not go into that. And there is a saying in biology that in this world, it's not the strongest that survive, it is the one that is the most adaptable to the changing environment. And that applies to this COVID-19 pandemic also. The countries, the societies, the persons who adapt to this new threat, they will evolve, they will progress, otherwise they will perish. And if we look at see what make a country strong, there are the two things: the institutions of the country, and second, the character of its citizens. And if we see in the context of the India, the most of the each and every institution is performing well. And if we see the adaptability, if we see this conference itself is a reflection how we are adapting to the changing environment. And this is just one thing in each and every aspect. We are adopting, changing, and that means we are in the right path to progress. And as this, we overcome this COVID-19, definitely we will overcome it sooner or later. We will emerge as a much, much stronger country. As this COVID-19, this will have impact not only in on our health, it will have impact on the economy. It will have the political implications. It will have not only the national implications, it will have the strategical implications across the border. And it's estimated that at this moment, only 25% of the economy is functional and 75% of the, whether this is the service sector, whether it is the manufacturing sector or the other areas, they are not working either because of one or another reason. And because of this slowdown of the economy, who is getting affected maximally? And those are the marginalized persons. As we know, in India, more than 70% population is still dependent either on the agriculture or agriculture related services. So it is the highly getting affected. So agriculture, that is not only necessary for as the economic growth, that is also necessary for the social well-being of the citizens of the country. Second thing, so it's the agriculture, that is one major concern. And second one is the medical sciences. And I would go only about these two topics. If we see in the agriculture is a highly unpredictable business. Unpredictable means it is highly dependent on environmental conditions. When you say the environment, it is not only a physical environment, temperature, humidity, or other things, it is also dependent on the different pathogens like insects, fungal infections, bacterials, etc. And all that affects the production of the agriculture. And here, this management, weather forecasting, disease forecasting, harvest management, post-harvest management, etc. And when we say nowadays, when you look nowadays, we see the AccuWeather and we can predict next what can be the weather at the next 1 week, and at least more than 90% times we are correct, or even more than that. But the disease forecasting in India or even across the world, it's in the infancy, and India it is not at all available. Second one, the crop management. When you see the crop management, it comes like the soil management, the soil information system, what is the soil health, the health of the crop as it is progressing, any infestations. And here, the drone technology is going to play a bigger role. India has a very strong base in the system are suitable only for the large scale estimations. They cannot pinpoint to a particular field. And what farmer is concerned, farmer is concerned about his own field. And there, this drone technology combined with this vision-based artificial intelligence, they are going to play a big role. And as nowadays these sensors, because this artificial intelligence, it depends on the sensors gradually that keep on increasing. And second one is training of the training data set that train the softwares. As gradually our these data points are increasing, our the forecasting mechanisms are also increasing. Second one, when it comes to the medical science, and particularly if we see this coronavirus pandemic, it emerged in December 2019, and we were able to diagnose it with 100% accuracy by the end of the January 2020. How it was possible? That was possible in the developments in the field of the genomics. We were able to sequence the whole genome of the COVID-19 and would match it with the other viruses and found that it is 99% similar to with the other virus, SARS-CoV, and it is more than 95% similar with the bat virus. And and even it is 50% similar with our common cold and flu virus that we normally viral infection that we get. And by having that knowledge, we were able to design the diagnostics methods that were pinpointed against this. So, and this field of genomics is such that when first human genome was sequenced, it took 13 years to sequence. And now the whole genome can be sequenced in the 15 days. And when we say this, the developments in the field of the medical sciences, it is basically development in the field of the genomics, because it is the genome of an organism that gives the complete information with each and we every individual. We are different. We are different because our genome is different. Our genome sequence is different. And identifying that those differences is the crucial part. India should take a lead, although at this moment it is lagging behind. And this differences, because every one of us know, even suppose if we see if our normal our everyday eating patterns, some person likes some vegetables, another one don't like. What is that? The reason being is that the proteins and the enzymes that we are having body, they are different in every person. Because they are different, so we teach them in a different way, and we respond to them in a different way. Exactly in the same way, our drugs. The drugs that we take, the quantity of drug that we require for every person, that is different. The drugs that nowadays the doctor prescribe, that is a generalized dose. But with the emerging of this genomics, we will be able to go for the personalized genomics, and then we will be able to find the exact dose and prescriptions. And one more example I would like to cite here. These pathogens like the SARS-CoV-19, they don't just enter into the cell. Over the cell surface, they require certain proteins. We call them receptors. And I said that every person is different.